It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now Golden State's starting 5. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wing. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Curry in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander buries the long-range jumper.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
Kuminga finds Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The 3 drains it from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
To the middle, here's Hartenstein. Count that one.
Well, Isaiah Hartenstein is a handful to deal with, folks. If he's that close to the bucket, look out.
Inside, here's Butler. Hield the pass to Butler. Outside, Kuminga. And the Warriors, another 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
No good on that one. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively. And I think Butler was kind of a question mark for some, but looking at this rookie and how hard he plays, I think he's got a bright future.
Now here's Williams. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Here's Holmgren. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Curry. Butler, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Curry.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. ready for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Dort. Then for the Warriors, Al Horford is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And he can't get the first one. And he ends up missing both free throws. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Kuminga banked in off the glass. Kuminga's got 5.
A strong finish by Kuminga. That's his game.
SGA feeling it out a bit. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Williams, that's good.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
To the middle. Here's Kuminga. Here's Pajemski. Covered by Mitchell. Pajemski's shot is good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
SGA finds Wallace. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to SGA. Fires from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 11.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Outside Kuminga. Here's Curry with the 3. Connects from three-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Horford. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Melton in at the point. Mitchell looking it over. Lets a floater go.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal. And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Rockets in Houston. In his 16th season in the NBA, Doris, Al Horford got his first title with the Celtics.
That 2024 championship was so special for Al. Remember, he had played almost 200 playoff games. And remember, for the vast majority of that run, Al Horford was the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. Incredible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Quentin Post comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Buddy Hield in for DeAnthony Melton. 4 on the shot clock. Wallace kicks to Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice stroke from long range. If he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Here's Pajemski. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Chet Holmgren.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Mitchell. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Butler, takes a 3, nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
And we know Butler likes to drive it. He can also catch fire from the outside.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
And here is Butler. His last outing with 20 points. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The Warriors, 4th.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And it's Pajemski in the corner. Outside Butler. Pass to Kuminga. Horford with the screen on Williams. And another 3 for Golden State.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Williams, a screen on Butler. Fires the 3. And the Thunder, another 3.
There's that competitive streak. Jalen Williams answering from distance.
And Butler puts up a deep 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Horford. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Mitchell outside. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 3. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Well, let's take a look now at Jonathan Kuminga's numbers. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. Averaging about 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
We've got 1:18 left here in the second. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. No one covered. SGA's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Oklahoma City. Now here's Kuminga. 11 points in the game. Down low, here's Curry. 30 seconds left to play here in the half. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kuminga. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. From deep, SGA. And the Thunder, another 3.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
36. Thanks. I'm joined by Coach Mark Dagnall. And, Coach, this has been a hard-fought game and high-powered at that. Thoughts?
Yeah, it was great offensively, and I thought we showed great resilience, just weathered the storm, settled into the game.
Keep up the great work.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this game?
And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race?
I think it's fair to say we know how this probably is going to shake out. But crazier things have happened.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Back to SGA. From deep three-point land, Warriors with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And there's something about Draymond Green's energy. He's got a lot of life to him.
here's SGA. He's got 22. Outside, Dort. Now Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Curry. Curry finishes off the break.
Well, as hard as Curry plays, to me it's an underrated aspect of his game. Gets out and gets after it in the open floor.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside, Williams. And the rejection by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said, him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Kevin, back to you.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. And with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. Number 1, Draymond Green.
He's just ahead of his years as far as vision and recognition on the offensive end. A talented playmaker. He is only going to get better.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, SGA. Lets it go with the three. Hands it from downtown. SGA's got 25 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Jalen Williams, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's getting around 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Outside Curry. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the three.
brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren against Kuminga. Shot clock at 3. Dort attacking. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Dort embraces contact, folks. You want to mix it up, he says, I am here for all of it.
Warriors leading by 4. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder, another 3.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Curry on the wing. From downtown, and another 3 for Golden State.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down hard and nasty.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Warriors leading by 5. Outside, Kuminga. Curry looking it over. Launches a 3. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Holmgren outside. Pass to SGA. Shoots the 3. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Healed with it. And it's Curry at the elbow. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. First trip to the line for him here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
2 shots.
First one falls for it. The Warriors making a switch here. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Hield is out there with Pajemski. Then there's Horford. Then it's Quentin Post. And it's Kuminga in its small forward. Outside Williams. Back to Wallace. Pass to Mitchell. Williams has a screen for Mitchell. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Williams.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And here is Horford. They kick out to Heel. Horford with the screen on Williams. Floats it up for Horford. Rebound by Wallace.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Williams, a screen on Kuminga. Kuminga against Williams. There's the triple. No good on the shot. Warriors leading by 5. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Horford.
You know, over the years, Kuminga's shown a lot of improvement with his ability to catch and shoot.
Pass to Wallace. Here he goes. The kick out to Williams. Williams, a screen on Kuminga. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, J-Dub just makes such good decisions when he's playing out of pick-and-roll action. Lets the play develop naturally.
Pass to Kuminga, and stolen by Wallace. Mitchell dishes to Williams. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. To the inside, taken away by Williams. On the wing, Williams. Williams finds Mitchell. Now Wallace. Got a hand on it.
Oh, look at the arms. Kuminga using all that length.
And he converts the layup. Post has got his first 2 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers. This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Mitchell passes to Williams. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuminga. And now Horford pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Thunder trailing by 10. Williams looking over the floor. Williams, great pass to set up the lay-in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Heel. Pass to Horford. Beyond the arc. Kuminga, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Williams kicks to Mitchell. Back to Williams. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wallace. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Wallace has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
To the middle and stolen by Williams. Williams against Horford. The kick out to Williams. And here we go with Horford running up the court. Yep, that one goes. Horford's got 4 points this quarter.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
And here is Wallace. Pass to Williams. That's tipped. Now Pajemski. Inside. Williams comes with a double team. Healed against Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Kuminga, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Thunder. 9-point game. Pass to Williams. To the inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Williams comes with the double team. That's good from Horford on the assist by Kuminga. Kuminga's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Thunder trailing by 11. Wallace looking for an opening. It's good. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Healed outside. Horford sets a screen for Heel. He's looking for Horford and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Now here's Wallace. Outside Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Williams. Williams, a screen on Kuminga. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Williams.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Down low, here's Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. To the wing right side. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kuminga's got 11 points here in just the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Mitchell finds Williams. Williams against Horford. Shakes him. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Williams.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to post. Here's Horford. He's guarded by Williams. In the corner, it's Hield. Now Pajemski. Outside, Kuminga. Clock is at 3. Buries it from three-point range. Kuminga's got 25 points.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Williams sets a screen for Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Williams dishes to Williams. It's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Horford. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Mitchell passes to Williams. Oh, that's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kuminga. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for Kenrich Williams. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Wallace. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Jimmy Butler comes in for Al Horford. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Warriors on D. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. Here's Joe. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Well, this is his bread and butter, folks. You know he's going to be hounding every missed opportunity.
Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Over SGA. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Hield. Inside. Curry. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Back to Joe. From deep, Gilgeous. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Hield with it. Outside, Green. Curry finds Butler. Green, the screen, to the inside. And it's Green with the jam.
And all these guys can take flight now. Green's athleticism there, exceptional.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 10. Caruso with the ball. Butler covering. Here's Chang. Puts one up from 19. And good! There's another.
Once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he is moved into 3rd all-time for most 40-point games in a single season. SGA passes to Joe. Curry against Williams. Back to Joe. Pass to Caruso. 5 to shoot. From deep and connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Shot's good by Butler.
It never hurts to be quick. Butler developing that skill in year 1. And a calm in the storm. These fans taking in the moment.
He has made it 4 from outside en route to the most threes in a game in franchise history. And the Thunder with some changes. Jalen Williams is checked in for Jen. Wiggins comes in for Alex Caruso. And Topic is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Pass to SGA. Fades. And there it is for him. SGA's got 46 points.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Now Curry. Outside Butler. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Front past the arc. Whoa! Butler from the corner.
And we're already seeing there's a lot of versatility and upside to Butler's game.
Thunder trailing by 8. Puts up a deep 3. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Back to Curry. And the Warriors, another 3.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
And here's SGA to the paint. It's deflected. It's going by Heel. Floats it up for Kuminga. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Green kicks to Butler. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge. And that's when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jonathan Kuminga.